If you're currently going through some depression, some anxiety, or you've been through it in the past and it just took a toll on your mental health, I'm gonna give you some good advice that helped me when I was in my worst time of my life, when I was deeply depressed. I had anxiety. I was losing in a big way and I was picking up speed and I hated life. And the thing is, as a guy, to say that you're struggling and you don't know what to do and that you feel depressed is the freaking worst. Why? Because you're supposed to always know what to do. You're supposed to be strong. You're supposed to be stoic. So there's two things that I'm gonna recommend you guys. Listen, you've always heard is mind and body, right? Mind and body. It's the light and the dark, the hot and the cold, the up and the down, the yin and the yang. It's the law of opposites. The body is the physical. The mind is the spiritual, the unseen, but is the yin and the yang. Just because you can't see it, it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Think about the ideas that sometimes you get randomly and you're like, holy crap, where did that idea come from? Well, that is what people call God's voice, the intuition, the universe, whoever you want to believe in. But they go together, right? So when you're feeling negative, you have to understand that the only reason why you have a moment of depression, of anxiety, doubt, worry, is because first it starts in your mind. Stay with me. The mind is the first step of creation. From the mind, you start thinking. And when you think, you feel a certain way. And depending on how you feel, now you act accordingly, right? So if you are feeling depressed, just like I was fucking losing big time. And I didn't know what to do. I don't know who to talk to. I was embarrassed. This was back in 2021 when I was at the lowest of my adult life, right? It was, I mean, now I can just talk about it like that, but guys, it's tough when you're feeling stuck and you don't know what to do and you have a lot of anxiety and depression. I'm a veteran and I went through a lot of shit in the military, and you know that anxiety and depression, it's real. It's real, but it all starts in your mind. Now, the worst thing that you can do when you're struggling is keep it to yourself. Do not keep it to yourself. Don't do that. Have a best friend, or at least do some research like you're watching right now. If you are here, it's because you want to learn, and I'm telling you that all you want is awareness. That's what helped me. Now, remember, if you have doubt, worry, fear, anxiety, depression, take a step back. You have to take a step back. Now, you have to realize, why am I thinking like this? Why am I feeling like this? What am I, right? What am I feeling? Well, why am I feeling what I'm feeling? Well, because I'm thinking something. What am I thinking? What's making me think what I'm thinking? The thing is, you have to take this approach, the inside out approach, right? Most people live from the outside in, but you have to learn to live from the inside out, meaning don't let the outside influence the inside. Do not let the results influence the way you think. You control your thoughts. You control your feelings. You control your emotions. Do not let other people control your emotions. Do not let other people control your feelings. Otherwise, you're giving them away the only thing that you have power over, which is your thoughts. Do not let other people control the way you think, because it's gonna be very tough for you to maintain control. Now, the other one is you maintain control by choosing to think the thoughts that you want to choose. Now, I know it sounds like a lot. I've been doing a lot of research. I've been changing my life drastically with this, because the thing is, there's laws of the universe, right? And one of them, which I love, is the law of polarity, the law of opposites, as we just spoke right now. So, if you're thinking negative thoughts, that it's not gonna work, that what if it doesn't work out, what if they say no, what if it's not for me, stop right there and think of the opposite. What is the opposite? Well, what if it does work out? What if they say yes? What if it does go through? What if it's for you? What if it changes your whole life? How would your life be if it does happen? Holy shit, now you're focused on what? On what's gonna make you feel good. Right? Now you're gonna feel good. The thing is, you're acting out of fear. This is why I was very depressed, because I was acting out of fear. Oh, I'm never gonna find anyone else. I'm not gonna get any more money. I'm gonna stay, a loser, whatever. And then I changed it all around. Now I went from fear to faith. Listen to this. The opposite of fear is faith. Fear is, what if? What if this happens? Oh, I don't know. What if this happens? I don't know. Faith is, even if this happens, I'm still going to do it. Even if it doesn't work out, I'm still going to continue. Even if they say no, I'm going to go to the next one. Even if it's the right mindset that you have to stay in control regardless of what's going on outside. Because remember, failure is part of success. You cannot win without failing. Guys, listen up. You guys cannot win without failing. It's part of it. It goes hand with hand, because the thing is, the school system taught you not to fail. The school system taught you to never get anything wrong. But the thing is, the faster you can fail, the faster you can make errors. Guess what? The faster you learn, the faster you get over that curve, the learning curve, over the hump, and then you make things happen a lot faster. So do not be afraid of failure. Now, that is the mindset part, right? There is the second part, which is, now, if you guys don't have the right awareness, okay, you get caught in the feeling, because man, like, most people just fucking feel, they don't want to think. And I'm like, think, motherfucker, you have to think. But most people don't think, right? And don't get offended, you have to become aware. The thing is, self-mastery is self-honesty. You have to be honest with yourself, okay? And if you're being a bitch, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and call yourself a bitch, because that's how my mentor learned. That's how I learned too. That was the military style. And guess what? It's uncomfortable, but it's like, holy shit. I don't like it, but man, there's truth behind this. Why am I feeling like this? Now, if your mind is not strong enough to realize the thought before you feel, which is most of the people, okay? Most of the people, they have a hard time, because I didn't know this. Like, I would just feel like shit. I would just feel like depressed. I just felt anxiety. I could not really think. I didn't really know what true thinking was. Now, if this happens, if you still get caught on in the feelings of the anxiety, the doubt, the worry, the depression, try this. Drop and do some push-ups, do some burpees, something that you can just go 100% for a couple minutes and raise your heartbeat. Like, just smash them, just go at it, just do like 100 push-ups. Even if you have to do 10 push-ups and then another 10 push-ups and another 10 and another 10, back to back, just do 10, 10, 10. Burpees, do 5, 10 burpees, 5, 10 burpees, 5, 10 burpees, 5, 10 burpees. You're gonna be exhausted, and guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna feel so good. I'm telling you, you cannot feel depressed. You cannot feel anxiety when you just crushed a workout like that. You can go to the gym if you want, but I'm saying on the spot, like, if you guys just start like spiraling, thinking, oh my God, like, what's gonna happen? No. Drop and do what I'm telling you to do. Give it a try. Play out loud, because this is the thing. You came here for some advice, right? Like, I'm telling you, it works, but you have to do the work. Now, it is very easy to do, but it's also very easy not to do. So it's up to you guys. Love you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to watch next, but this is amazing for your mental health, so take some action.